Right. Um, so this is just a first introduction to Arduino programming. And lesson 1. That's the Arduino board. There are different types of Arduino boards, but essentially, provided it's not too exceptional, you should be able to do whatever you want. So first thing you do, you check which one you have. You have here an Arduino Uno, so you know it's an Arduino Uno, and I'm glad you're taking notes. That's what you call a breadboard, and it's essentially to build very quickly a circuit. The problem with a breadboard is that the circuit is going to be very fragile, and that's good for an hour. After an hour, it will start getting loose just because of you move things around and things like that, and then there's a problem. That's the USB cable. That's the host computer that you're going to use. And that's the Arduino software, which is an Arduino integrated development environment, which is called Arduino IDE. We're using version 1.6.3. They keep upgrading them, so check regularly that they don't have something new. So, to do something, the first thing is to realize that there is a lot of online resources available in the Arduino website. And the Arduino website is easily reached. It's arduino.cc. So there's no point in trying to guess how to program or how to do the basics with an Arduino board. It's just to go onto the website and to get things from there. You can also use a book like this one, but that will come in at a later stage. You can have a look at this and have fun with it. But first, let's just do a very basic program to see how everything works. So you go to the Arduino CC website. What's happening here? Right. Sorry, the Chrome crashed. I love Windows. It's always wonderful. So, where is no, it's not. Great. Arduino. Are we not online? Yes, we are online. Alright. So in the Arduino website, there is in the front page, you see it's the Arduino thing, you start using it. You go to learning, and you go to, if you want, you can look at getting started. So if you click on getting started, you get just very basic information about how everything works. I'm sorry, the network is very slow. What a surprise. So while it's doing that, I'll launch it on this machine as well, so we can't go through it. So, in the Arduino CC, so it explains to you how to do the basics, which is to install the software on different operating systems and now how to work and how to use the Arduino IDE. You can do that on your own spare time if you want, but if you go back to the top menu, in the option learning, so we have the option tutorials, and if you click there, you have built-in examples from libraries, tutorials on Arduino project hubs, foundation and more, etc., etc. So we're going to start from the start. So if we go to the built-in examples, here we have a screenshot of the interface. So to understand what we're looking at here, it's showing on the computer. Interesting. It's not showing. That's a bit of a shame. Let me adjust the angle. Oh, crumbs. Sorry. That's a problem with live video. Here we are. So, if you go to the Arduino IDE and you click on the, no, that's not the IDE, that's the website, this is the IDE. If you go on the file option, in the menu top bar, you click on examples and you have basic, etc., etc., etc. So the first one you're going to look at are the basic ones. You can see there's a slight difference between this version and the one on the website. Can you see the difference? Mm-hmm. Which means that we're using a slightly older version. What the heck happened? So we might need to update the website, and if you don't want to update the website, we might just carry on with this. So I'll get it here because there's a bug with the, doesn't matter because you can see it here. So we are here in learning and in tutorials, yeah? And building examples. So we have different examples. So we're going to start with the basics. So the basics, we're going to go for these 6 examples. There's analog read serial, and I'll show you the screen. Maybe you can see it here. I'll turn this a little bit. Yeah. So as I said in the learning tutorial, you then check the option, you take the building examples, yeah, you're following so far, and there you have building examples. So if you click here the Arduino software, you get the same. So I'll do it here and you do it on your own. So we have all that. So does it show on there? Yeah. Okay. So here I have a newer version, that's why it's more like the same, but it doesn't matter because here you go to file and then you have examples and you go to basic and we have analog read serial. So if you click on that analog read serial, you can see there's a new file that opens up, and this file has a lot of different text into it, and it opens in the new windows of the Arduino IDE. Okay? Right. So we keep this on one side. What we do, we go back to the website, which unfortunately you can't do that because it crashed. Tap restore maybe. So in the website, you can go to the analog read serial, and when you click there, you get a lot of information. First, you get the little introduction about what it's all about, and in this case, it's basically to read an analog input and using the potentiometer and just displaying the value that you read from the analog input. Alright. So you need an Arduino board, and an Arduino board, we have one. This is the Arduino board. You need a 10K ohm potentiometer. So it's a potentiometer with a 10K written on it. What do you read on this one? Okay. So we have the potentiometer, and that's all what we need. So when you go to the picture of the circuit, sorry, you can see that there is an Arduino board, and there is a potentiometer connected to different ports of the Arduino board. Yeah? Right. So we know we need one of these, and we know we need to connect that to this, and the easiest way is to use a breadboard. So the basics of a breadboard is that when you take the breadboard, all these pins are connected together. Then there is a disconnection, and then all these are also connected together in these, if you want, vertical lines. So these 5 are connected together, but they're not connected to the next one. These 5 are connected together, but they're not connected to this or to the next one. Mm-hmm. And then these are all connected together. So you have 2 lines of holes connected together on the both edges of the board, and then the rest, they're vertical groups of 5 holes connected together with a big separation in the middle. Alright, so we know that each one of the pins on these servos are going to be connected to 3 different things on the board. We don't know yet what these are. So because they're going to be connected to 3 different things, that means that these 3 pins need to be Okay, we have to stop because there's a fire alarm. We'll come back afterwards. Sorry.